Welcome back, crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel. Today I have a process video for you sharing a pocket letter I created using the Happy Day stack from Die Cuts with a View. I started by cutting some 2.5 by 3.5 pieces of paper from the papers that I selected. I wasn't sure how many I would need total, so I just cut 2 or 3 per pattern. Once I have all of my cards cut, I just kind of play with the arrangement in the pocket letter. You'll see me here in a minute kind of take one out and change my mind on it. But once I have an idea of where I want each color or card to be, then I just get ready to start creating. I decided to round the corners on the cards in the pockets today. The 2 in the top left, I put them in the wrong place, otherwise I would have only rounded the outside edges because I make a 2-card spread usually up there. You see there I did only round the outside edges, but later I found out I did not put the cards in the right pattern, so I had to go back and round all of the edges for that. I'm getting ready to cut some vellum paper for pockets and just decoration on some of my cards. I cut myself, a total of 4 2.5 inch by 2 inch pieces of vellum. They'll go across the top 3 pockets and then 1 on the bottom left. Some of them will end up being pockets on the cards themselves to tuck things into, and the others are just decoration in the background. Just a little bit about the papers that I had used on this pocket letter. A couple days ago I shared with you a pocket letter I was going to send to a partner in the Netherlands, and she and I had decided on making a pink, mint, and gold pocket letter. I saw this paper, the Happy Day by Die Cuts with a View, and it was just perfect. It had all the colors and just this great wood grain accent that I really loved. Here I am working on the 2-card spread that will go in the upper left of the pocket letter. I've kind of gotten in the habit of always making those two a kind of a layout together. When it's folded for the envelope, what you see first, I kind of call it the dashboard. I think it's the introduction to the pocket letter, and I just like the way that the 2-card spread looks up there. I die cut the word hello from gold cardstock using an old Quick Cuts alphabet die set called English Rose. you've watched any of my past videos, you might have started to understand my love for the Xyron. It is so great to make those little letters into stickers and makes it easy to apply to the cards. As I started to work on placement of my sentiment, I realized I had forgotten to tear across the top of the vellum on some of the cards, so I went back and did that here. To finish off these cards, I'm just adding 3 mint green gems to the side of the O. The last pocket in my dashboard or welcome section is where I put my little random facts card. Here I just punched out a mini Rolodex card, and I'm using these alphabet stickers to spell out random facts. I've pulled out my Becky Higgins real life cards again, and I've selected one for my little random facts pocket. Today it says 6 talents I wish I had. The next 2 pockets I'm just going to put on some goodies for my recipient with paper clips. For this first one I'm using a Heidi Swap Instax like sticker set that I got at Michael's on clearance. Let me tell you, trying to get that border sticker on a card is a hassle. I think I know why these might be on clearance. If you have any tips or ideas of how to easily adhere these to something, I would appreciate if you would leave it in the comments below. Here I am just adding a couple strips of washi tape to this card. I'm just kind of using it as a simple background for the page flags and the sticky notes that I'm going to add later. It is time to mix the sequins for my shaker pocket. Here I'm just pulling out some stuff in colors I think might work. Just making my mixture here. I got that little spoon at the Dollar Tree. They have like packages of them in the party supply section. I just think it's so cute. I've just pulled out the glass mat, so that means it is time for the fuse tool. For today's shaker pocket, I have actually made a line across the bottom, just straight across, where I'm not going to put any sequins. You'll see later why. I think this just helps from keeping the sequins fall down behind stuff I add later, so you can't see the sequins any longer. Adding a strip of washi tape to hide that fuse line. If you watched my other video that was an outgoing package that looked very similar to this, I ended up putting the recipient's name in gold cardstock letters right across that green piece of tape. Speaking of the other video I made using a pocket letter very similar to this, since you've stuck with me for this long, I'll let you know there is a hidden giveaway in that video. If you watch through it, I give some instructions of how you can win a very similar pocket letter. And if you're the winner, this pocket letter I'm showing here might look very familiar. I'll go ahead and link the other pocket letter in the section below if you want to go check it out. The rest of the sequins, I'm just making a little kind of just shaker pocket with my fuse tool, and I will just send these out to the recipient as kind of a sample. This card is going to look very similar to my random facts card from above, but in this pocket I will be putting my letter to the recipient. On this mini Rolodex card, I am just spelling out the word note. For the letter cards, I am cutting down some index cards to 4 inches wide by 3 inches tall, and then when I fold them in half they end up being 2 by 3. If I had to do it over again, I would probably cut them a little bit less wide. I had some issues getting it into the pocket. This next card is going to be my designed by card. I usually add something in one of the pockets with my name and my YouTube channel name. I'm using a couple different Spellbinders dies today to make the background of this card. The top layer of this medallion is vellum, so I am using StazOn ink here to stamp it so it will not run since the vellum's not porous. Here I am using my Fisker's punch to create a mini bow. My camera stopped on me and I didn't realize it, so I did not actually film the process of making the bow. I selected a couple small pink square brads to use on my pockets, and here I'm just putting one in the top center of that designed by medallion. For the final card today, I'm going to be making an embellished paperclip, and right now I'm just decorating a card that will end up being the holder. This was my first time using these banner dies from CC Designs, and they make perfect banners for decorating paper clips. There's a score mark on it, so it's easy to just cut off the bottom, and then I end up putting that on the inside since my pattern paper is just single-sided. To decorate the banners, I'm going to be layering a couple different flower punches. One I punched out in the gold cardstock, and the other was the green pattern from the other pockets. I'm just going to lay those on top of each other and put one of those mini pink square brads in the center to hold it to the banner. That is the end of the video for today now that I've decorated my 9th pocket. I still need to go back. I'm going to make another embellished paper clip, add some more gold die cuts, make some mini bows for the recipient, but I did not film any of that. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and if you did, if you'll push the little thumbs up button below, and as always, new subscribers are greatly appreciated. Thank you. Bye-bye.